Hi, welcome to the John Wick Chapter 4 review, and one thing I just have to say before I start this review is if I look a little shaken up or my eyes start to get teary, that's because something awful has happened in the Godzilla community recently, so it's, it's going to be just happened barely, so it's going to be affecting me pretty harshly. So, John Wick Chapter 4. Characters. John Wick. He's the same character as always. It's John Wick. He makes sound awesome. So yeah, he's John Wick. Not much to say about him. The blind guy from Rogue One, his name is Kane in this movie. The blind guy from Rogue One is in this movie, and he's blind in this movie. It's almost as if this guy is blind, but I don't think he is. Don't quote me on that, though. He's cool. He's cool. He's a blind guy. People call him ridiculous, but, I don't care. He's cool. He's cool in Rogue One, cool in this movie. Makes a little less sense in this movie, but who cares? I don't. But, then, we've got Winston, who is still cool, and he has the coolest line. We'll talk about that in a moment. But Sharon, I learned his name, the front desk guy, dies in this movie, sadly, and he has the best death scene ever. He has the best death face, he has the best, just everything all around. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, and by the way, John Wick kills 133 people in this movie, almost touching his John Wick 2 kill count. 135, but he just almost reaches it, barely misses it. But, yeah. There's a penguin, there's like a guy who's like the penguin. He reminds me a lot of the penguin, the modern one, the Colin Farrell one. He wears purple, just like the Colin Farrell penguin. He doesn't walk like him, but he's overweight like the penguin, and I don't know, he just has a lot of parallels. But yeah, he falls and snaps his neck. That's something I did remember from this movie. Mr. Nobody, and that is literally his official name. He's the man with no name. He's the Mr. Nobody. But, yeah. Mr. Nobody, he's he's cool. He's got a dog, pretty cool dog. Dog does stuff, and, he's got this pretty cool gun. He shoots people and tries to kill John Wick. And I think he's the first guy who tries to kill John Wick who actually survives. One of those assassin characters, like the lady from the first one, the black guy from Mr. T guy from the second one, and then the Japanese guy from the last one. They all died. But this one don't. He lives. And I'm glad to see that because he's cool. The villain. Oh, well, I guess I should probably talk about others before that. Clancy Brown is in this movie. The voice of Mr. Krabs, and also the guy who plays Salvatore Maroni in the recent Penguin show is in this. He doesn't have much of a role. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, now, the villain has the coolest death in John Wick history. So, they have this old pistol duel where they walk 10 paces away from each other, and they and they shoot each other. So it's John Wick and the blind guy, Kane. And, so they shoot each other. And last bullet, the guy shoots at Wick, knocking him down. And then, John Wick did pull his gun up. But, and then the bad guy, he's like, he's like, give me your gun. And he gets his gun, and, is like, rules. And then Winston's like, you arrogant asshole. He didn't shoot. And then he looks over and then John Wick's like, consequences. And fucking shoots him. It's the most badass thing ever. Now, what do I think of this movie overall? I really love this one. I think it's my second favorite. I don't think I can bring myself to quite say that it's better than the first one. But it's probably my second favorite. But I've recently learned that a lot of people do not like this movie. But I understand. I guess I kind of understand why, but I'm not gonna change my mind. I watched this movie again, and I still had a fun time. It's fun. It's still great. It's my second favorite, and always will be, probably. But, yeah. John Wick gets hit by, like, 7 cars in this movie. Oh, also, there's a scene where he falls down the stairs, and I timed it. He falls down the stairs for 25 seconds. 25 seconds of John Wick Chapter 4 is John Wick falling downstairs and nothing else in that falling downstairs scene. I mean, there is one scene where he does fall downstairs, but there's other shit going on, so I didn't really time that, and I didn't have time to time that. But, yeah, he falls down the stairs for 25 goddamn seconds. But, yeah, I really like this one. I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, the same as the first one. Can't give it a 9 out of 10 since, as much as I'd love to, I'm not going to because it's not as good, it's not better than the first one. But yeah, I think an 8 out of 10 is pretty fair. I really like this one. Also, the length might be a little jarring. And there are some scenes where you're like, yeah, you can fucking feel this length. Like, there's this scene where Winston's walking towards the bad guy in this, museum with paintings and shit. And they show you the entirety of him walking across this damn room. It's like a solid minute of him just fucking walking. It is ridiculous. And also some of the action scenes, well, really I just felt it in one of the action scenes, where it felt like it was going on for a little too long. Where it tried to be, yeah. But I don't know what that was, but anyway. But yeah, I like John Wick Chapter 4. It's pretty good. I think it was a pretty good conclusion to the John Wick series. And as you know, John Wick dies in the end. Dies. I don't believe he died. Well, he got shot in the shoulder, the abdomen, and the arm, and an arm. You're telling me that guy who fell off a multi-story building, hitting his head on a bunch of shit in the last movie, died by 3 wounds? You would have to nuke him and you'd have to throw a nuke at him, show the crater, show nothing left in that city to even make me begin to believe that you killed John Wick. Really, actually. Yeah, you'd have to nuke the city and show that the crater just decimated everything, that there's nothing left, to even make me start to believe that John Wick died. But yeah, solid 8 out of 10 movie. I really like it. I think that's about it I think that's all for this time, and if you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. I will see you next time.